Well, hello. Snuck up on me. I'm Grand Madam. Thanks for dropping by. Today is going to be Q&A day. We're going to do questions and answers. I don't have any particular topic today, but I just want to be with you folks. Hey, Elle, thank you for dropping by. I'm saying today is going to be questions and answers, Q&A. I don't have a particular question, topic, but I just wanted to be with folks today. Yes. Okay. Um, oh, while I'm here, hey Harlem Cat, while I'm here, I just had to tell you, Hogarth on Hogarth's Global Astrology, I check him out regularly, okay? Had a dream. He dreamt about the EpiPen. And in his dream, I think it was much more than a dream, but he called it a dream, so it's a dream. He found himself witnessing, observing the EpiPen on the other realm. Now, Hogarth thinks he's passed on. I have a feeling that these mofo's have found a way to take their bodies even into the other realms and bring them back. Okay, I mean you definitely can do it with your consciousness. Um, while he was there, he saw him sending out the X Files, picking this X file to be distributed, picking that one, and I thought that was so deep. I wanted to say some things, but I just stayed back and listened. And the reason the EpiPen is doing this, is releasing the X Files, is to clean up his karma. Fat chance, especially what we know about the babies and the children. But this is patriarchy. Basically, this whole thing with the EpiPen and the X Files, this is showing you the patriarchy gone wild, because the victims are who? Women and children. And one thing about the patriarchy, they hate with a passion women and children. And even I saw one of the other handlers there. I forgot her name, but even she looks as masculine. She looked masculine. So the women who are even a part of this, which is usually the women who are the recruiters, because no kid and no woman is going to be lured by a male as easily, especially since the days of Ted Bundy, who lured women in and murdered them right then and there after he got them into his van using the modeling motif, the modeling trope. Um, I just thought that was interesting. So wherever, and Billy Carson says that he is alive and well because somebody caught him playing on a video game using his own ID. I'm like, well. So I'm saying this to say that I'm just updating you on what's been found. We shall see. As I said before, I truly believe Ghislaine, or Glenn, as she wants to be called, I'm telling you, it's a whole masculine toxicity thing going on with that situation, and it is global. And it's all the players in high places. She wants to go back to work because it continues. Okay. Another cowlick. I'll be blessed. Yes. He wants to go back to work. Okay. Now that we're here, let's get some breathing done and let's shift this energy. Okay. We know what the deal is. We're going to breathe in for 3 seconds through the nose. Hold it for 3 seconds. Exhale for 3 seconds. We're going to do this 3 times. And after that, give me some questions. This is Q&A day. Okay. Breathe in. Hold it. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. Hold it. Now exhale. One more time. Last time. Breathe in. Hold. Exhale. Okay, that shifts some things around. Okay. So it looks like the gang's all here. What would you like to know today? Hello, Kat. Hello, Alex. Hello, Monica. Hi. I am and DJ, DJ. Oh, DJ Enterprises, DJ Enterprises. Okay, hi there. Hi there, Sassy Sage. How you doing? Hi, Terry. Where have you been? It's Tina Turner Live. Thank you, Terry. There's Barbara. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, my darlings, come on. You got some questions? I'll kick it off with something. Because Miss Bondi is up here. Oh boy, is she going to get? She just met, or just well, yeah, she just met. She's in here talking her trash to an oversight committee again, and I'm not going to answer that. How dare you talk about President Trump on Trump like that? Blah, 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 blah. I said, just why don't they arrest this bee? Just arrest her behind. Talking to the oversight committee like that is like a kid going to the principal's office and putting their hand on the hip and doing all this and that. You know what's going to happen to that kid? You're out. But this is a grown woman who was in a position that they approved for her. I don't know when they're going to yank it, but they're going to yank it. I'm like, do they not realize? But you know what? They don't care that everything they do, everything they say is being recorded for all to see, and that is considered evidence in a court of law. So let's just see what's in store for the blonde bombshell. She doesn't look bad. It's for 60 at all. At all. But I just want to see, after this oversight committee meeting, what is in store for her. Oh, I was telling you, the survivors, I didn't count how many there were, but it was more than 5, stood up. And they were asked if they had any if they had any contact from the DOJ, Department of Justice, and to raise your hands if you did not get any contact with the DOJ. And everybody raised their hands. So the blonde bombshell was absolutely speechless. Absolutely. Yes, he is. A Vedic astrologer. I'm talking about Hogarth, over there in the UK. She was doing one of these numbers. Like, I'm in the soup now. So I am interested to see what's happening, what's in store. What can the blonde bombshell expect after this oversight meeting? The wheels of law can turn very, very, very slowly. But when all the data has been gathered and the story has been made, that's when it goes full circle. And that's when folks are arrested, folks are subpoenaed. They don't care where you are. And that's when the wheels start to turn. Then you have your trials, might have your, I guess, or your hearings that determine whether or not you're going to keep your appointment. It's interesting. It's interesting. So the blonde bombshell. Oh, look. I have the hands. These are the hands. What is the name of this deck? Very appropriate. It's called Out of Hand. Okay. King pens. She's a queen pen. You see the money? They have an attitude. And the attitude is, it's about the money. It's about power and money. Money is the boost the power. The more money, the more power. But here's the thing. There's something else there too, because it seems to me like after this last group of X-Files that have been released have popped out, and some of the satanic activities, that's what they are. They are satanic. And they're hollering Christians, but they're doing satanic stuff. See, this is what you have to look out for. And I'm not going to go in there. But yeah, everything that hollers I'm a Christian and Jesus, Jesus is not necessarily anywhere near that, okay? Because this is some satanic stuff. The eating of the babies, the torturing the children, the setting them on fire. That is an attack against the child. The grapes and other things that they're doing to these women over and over and over again. First of all, did you realize that the women were foreign? There are even those who do not speak English. So when they bring them over here, they don't know what's going on. Anushka from the UK says she didn't even know how to call 911 when she got here because over in the UK it's 999. That's how blind they are when they come over here. And I would say, yeah, no, they're foreign. And a lot of stuff has come out of that Zorro Ranch down there in New Mexico. They found they got bodies buried. They've got tunnels, you name it. Oh, now it belongs to some new trust. This is the area where they forbid the police to come. Ain't that some stuff? But anyway. Oh, look at here's even more money. More money, more power. The Ten of Pentacles. They're playing oh, what is that little game? Oh, I can't remember. Man, I've got to take some more vitamins. This brain fog is not funny. It's not a brain fog, it's a brain drain. This memory. Uh-huh. Oh, looky here, looky here, looky here. Backgammon. Not backgammon. Is this backgammon? Backgammon? Um, I just saw something. Three of Swords. See? Looks a little different. But she does not want to be separate from the power and the money, but she is. She's getting ready to be cut off, y'all. She is. That's what the Three of Swords is about. Oops. The Three of Swords is about. I gotta take my glasses off. Mm-hmm. Ooh. This is an interesting card. You see the little, just can't get it together. See the little cards in the back? See the balled up paper? The swords, the Three of Swords is on the right arm, I guess you would say. Just can't get it together. Can't pull it together, so help them. Can't get out of this. That's what that's talking about. Cannot get out of this. And that's why she's talking all that trash. She's trying to get in on the. She's in trouble. She's in trouble. Trying to stay in the good graces, but she's in trouble. Look at this. Oh, okay. In this card, the Three of Wands, they're packing to go somewhere. But the Three of Wands is a return from a foreign investment or foreign investments, a yield. So that's what she's hoping for. They're hoping for a bailout from who? Russia? I don't know. She feels if she can stall for time, this is Temperance, and she's stalling for time. That's what the whole deflection thing is all about. I just feel that all of them think they're going to end up on some plane somewhere, but you can stop a plane in midair just like they track Diddy's, they can track his too. Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles. I do believe that's Ghislaine. That's Glenn. She says, "Oh, call me Glenn." I'm telling you, even the women are masculine. What does she think she's going to do with her? Oh, I forgot the pardon. Clement, what is it? That's not a, whatever. And here, this is all about the big three. The cabal, of which the Orange Menace is a part. Isn't he the only one left alive? Think about it. Here, look at the High Priest. What she has in her hand? The High Priestess has a scroll in her hand. Is she going to give it up? Secrets are coming out. Well, yeah, with those files, with the X files, they're coming out. Mm. And look at the complications. This is the 501s. This is a card of conflict. This is the picture of the battle with the big sticks. But here you have strings, and you have this is an entanglement, and the entanglement is not a good one. And things are happening. Ooh. Mm-hmm. This is the star. In this case, they're looking for an escape, a hopeful escape. They're looking to see, or this is the blonde bombshell, is trying to create as much of a pathway, I guess you would call it, for fearless leader to get through and get gone and get out. And she's going with him, clearing the way from all the oversight committees, the lawsuits, to keep him running interference. She's running interference for the star. However, things are getting so bad right about now. She's having second thoughts. I should need to be running interference for myself. She's reassessing the situation. Hello, if you just came in late, I'm doing a thing about, I'm looking into the blonde bombshell, who's the USAG, who is in front of the oversight committee as we speak. I got tired of it. I had to turn it off because I just couldn't stand one more minute of it. But I did enjoy it when the survivors got up, the EpiPen survivors got up and showed her and showed the world, showed the oversight committee that she has not contacted them for any reason at all. And they have been trying to get to her, trying to get to her, trying to get to her. And she has ignored them. You should have seen the look on her face. It was like, yeah, we here. We're here. Be glad we didn't reach over and slap you. We're here. Mm. Here we have the pages of pentacles. Pages are always children. This is what? Little pieces of money? I don't know. Let's see what the other card is. Oh, 5 of Cups. Oh my God. Oh, okay. Money wasn't long enough. Now we have the 5 of Cups, meaning regret. Regret. Now she's with now. I think the blonde bombshell wishes she never took the money. Or maybe certain pieces of money. I don't know. Oh yeah, she's weakening. Her mental challenge is strength. She can't keep it up. Just cannot keep it up. And oh, and here's the King of Wands. Fearless leader is really working her nerves. He is tap dancing on her last nerve to the point where I want the bunny. Let's see what she does. Ah, and looky here. Now this card is called the Hierophant. But look at this. Does this not tell you? Does this not remind you of emails and reports and things? Even though this is the Hierophant. And look, somebody's even writing something on that. Recording the scrolls, the information, the data, the intelligence. I can't wait to see what the cult of EpiPen. Is she going to get written up? What is she writing? Hold on a second. Ooh, I thought I saw it all. This card is so busy. Look at this. The who, what, when, and where section. The who, what, when, and where section. Where the keys to to unlock the mysteries. The report, the written reports. She's all that's falling on her. Well, of course. And we have a cross, and we have something like a, oh, I don't know what that thing is called. It's like a 3 cross three-part cross, the pillars, the crowns, that's crowns back in here. The whole cult. What is it going to do? Oh boy, now that's interesting. We're in the Hierophant. That's the cult leader. How deep into this is she? Hold on. Before I even go into. Oh, shucks. No. Okay. Hold on a second. Oh, I can put it over here. I got to clarify. I'm going to clarify the Hierophant because that looks like. I know she's not in. She might be in charge of communication, the data, intelligence. She's definitely not the leader. But the crown's there. Clarify the Hierophant. Clarify the Hierophant. Clarify the Hierophant. Okay. Five of Swords. Five of Swords. We got a defeat here. Five of Swords. In other words, fearless leader is losing and she sees that. But she's going to keep up the illusion and the delusion. She's going to keep performing so that the MAGA people will keep believing, or whoever's left keeps believing. Here's some type of an aggression. Well, that's her. That fits her. Oh, and then she walks away. Oh, wow. It's CYA time for her right about now. But for today, she's going to keep. What do you call it? What do you call it? When you did well, she's keeping she's deflecting every question she's asked as per usual. Hey, Camilla. And hi, Linda. Hold on, I got to do this. Got to get the glasses back on. But in the meantime, she knows that Fearless Leader is sinking. Jaconda, hello. Where have you been this month and into last month? Haven't seen you in a minute. Okay, thanks for dropping by. We're talking about the bombshell who's sitting in front of the oversight committee right now, who's just come face to face with the survivors of the EpiPen. Yes. Yeah, she knows her thing is to stall for time. That is exactly what she's doing. She's stalling for time. And not only is she stalling for time for fearless leader to get the hell out of Dodge, she's stalling for time to get herself out of Dodge. Excuse me, bottom of the deck, the Magician. This is the Magician. And here we have the Ten of Wands. See, it's too much for her right about now. Too much is coming out. They can't fight it. And then we have Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups. It's interesting. This is a card of satisfaction. But look, instead of being at the tavern, this person is making bowls. It's creativity. So she still has a bunch of stories that she's going to spin. This is spin. I'll call it spin. Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. But yeah, you're spinning the pot. This is spin in marketing. Storytelling. This is going to be the main story that I'm going to tell to keep things going until I can get out of here. Oh, but look at this. And while she's spinning, yeah, they're tearing her apart in that oversight committee. They're digging. Page of Swords. Yeah, they're kind of looking like this too. They're digging for the truth. And the truth is bottom line, it's all about money. It's all about the money. Oh, Somebody thinks they're going to recover it. Nine of Wands. They're going to try to recover. They can't recover that. Or maybe she's thinking, oh, she's going to recover and take the money and run. Here we have, yeah, because it's just the whole situation is unsustainable and it's falling apart. Here we have Two of Pentacles, instability here. We have instability and the Queen of Wands. Folks, I do believe that the Queen of Wands now is Ariana Rothschild. She's the power behind this, allegedly. Allegedly. And look at this, because look at this. The Wheel of Fortune is changing for the King of Swords. King of Swords in this case can be fearless leader. He is a Gemini. And everything is changing. Yes, it's falling apart. It's falling apart. And it's basically happening quickly. But what's happening? Okay, things are happening quickly. What? We have the Nine of Pentacles, which is financial security. And then we have the Eight of Wands, which is things moving very, very quickly. He could be losing money fast, like money's just going to smoke. And here we have the Knight of Swords, who's the Knight of Swords, who's telling it all. That could be the press and the oversight committee, telling it all. Seven of Cups, and there she's playing a game of keep them confused. Two of Wands. Look at this. Two of Wands. Now, the Two of Wands is basically the merchant looking at the world in his hand. Tell me this doesn't look like she's looking for some brochures to get out of Dodge to some foreign country. Like she's getting ready to make a mistake. Oh, an escape. A secret escape. Seven of Swords. She is secretly planning. She is planning. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. We have the brochures on one side and the secret plans on the other. And but she said, what's happening here? That Temperance card says she was taking things slow. Things are happening too slow. She's ready to go, follow through, but right now it's like she's being staggered, or not necessarily stuck, but things are happening so slow. And look at this. We have the Sun and the Devil. Even she's about to be exposed. And she feels it. She feels that. She's ready to roll. Hold on. I got to get let me get this. Oh, I'm telling you. If I can get these cards right. She knows it's over here, and she is ready to do it this way. Shucks. Fool. She's ready to start somewhere else. She knows here it's done. It's over. She wants to join another familial type group or some type of organization where she's going to be covered. Here's the King of Cups. Yeah, she's trying to get under some other rich man's cover, powerful man's cover. However, her alliances have been blown up. This is alliance. The Tower came first and then the Lover. So her alliances, her relationships from afar or near, they just blew up in her face. They blew up. Page of Wands. Look at this. Caught on tape. Now, this one picture of someone looks like they're getting ready to roller skate away. That's gonna be cut. Even the fall she takes when she's roller skating is gonna be hilarious. Yeah, these are roller skates. She's ready to roll right on away. She's ready to roll right now. Leaving the partnership with Fearless Leader. She has made a decision. She has made a decision. I guess it's just, I guess at this time it's about when and where, because she can see the truth is coming out. The emperor came first as fearless leader, and the ace of swords. All the information is there. That's what the Epstein files are about. And look at it's the thing about the children. It's the page of cups. That's what's going to sink him. And here we have the nine of cups. It's her job to smooth things over and keep the lies steady. Regarding the children, six of cups. The children and their, oh my God. Oh, damn. Okay. Spirit came and pulled me out for one talk on reading. I'm going to pull myself out of this. This is the mothers and the children. Queen of Cups and the Six of Cups. There has been mention of a breeding farm. They talk about, what do you call it? Baby farms? No, dear, that's a breeding farm. We have one less than 50 miles from here. Yes, that's what they're called. They are breeding farms. You were into that too? Give me a second. I'm going to talk to Spirit for a minute. Spirit, come on through. Is this woman into that too? And how? Allegedly. And how? How is she involved? She knows about it. She can't do anything about it. Would she if she could? No. Well, okay. That's what's going to sink him. So she needs a new hookup. That's what this is. Yeah, here we go. Yeah. And she's gonna bounce. She'll take it for not doing her job. She'll take the hit for not doing her job, but she's not taking the hit for that. Not at all. And I forgot what this was. No, Ten of Swords and the Hermit. She'll stand alone, but not about any baby farms, breeding farms. No, she'll take the hit for being a bad AG. But that's it. That's it. And look at this. Here's the world. The cycle is almost over. And look at this. Ace of Cups. And you see the cup is being poured out. Love is going. The success. This is a downward spiral. Two of Swords. We have the moon and we have Libra. A Libra moon. This is interesting. In this card, you see on the phone, on the cell phone, we have the Libra, the moon and Libra. Someone's trying to get into balance. Somebody trying to balance their emotions, balance themselves, because they're stuck. Here they're at an impasse. They're damned if they do and damned if they don't, and they don't know what the heck to do other than scream. Oh my goodness. These folks know what to do for you. There's justice. Picked up the wrong part. We have justice and we have the Queen of Swords. Herself. And we're going to have a major fundamental change. She's about to lose her job. She's about to lose her job and she knows it. She's taking her money and someone else's money. I don't know what else she can do. I don't know, because we don't know how they really operate there. But she's keeping what she has, but she's taking more. So somebody owes her even more money and she's taking that. So whatever was promised or whatever is due, this lady's getting ready to leave the country. Nine of Swords. She's scared to death. Anxiety went through the roof, especially after she saw those girls today. Well, those women, they're women now. They're women now. And I know she's looking for a new job, but she can't be looking for a new job here in this country. And here we have the Five of Swords. Dum da dum dum. Where's my? Even if she loses her license, and I think in Florida, if she She still can do legal work, but just not. She can't use her. She can't go before a judge. She can do the paperwork. Maybe I'm dropping things here. Oh, dropping dice. Um, is Pam Bondi looking for a new job within the United States? No. Is she looking for a new job outside of the United States? Now make up your mind. First you said no, now you changed your mind. Well, she wasn't before, but she is right now. Is that what you're telling me? That's what it looks like. Is she going to Australia to find another job? She's looking to go to Europe to find another job? No. No energy there. Is she looking to go to South Africa for another job? Is she looking to go to South Africa for another job? Nope. Is she going to look for the UK for another job? Is she looking towards the UK for a new job? No energy at all. She hadn't even thought about the UK. So Australia it is. We have to tell Australia that Bondi's on her way. And here we have the Three of Pentacles. She's trying to dislodge herself from the big. Yeah, she's. Well, ain't this some shit? She's disappointed in the big three. She's disappointed in the cabal or the whatever you want to call them. The EpiPen. The third party, I'm not sure who that is. I'm really not sure who that is. And now she's stuck. Now this is a hell of a card here. Let me look. Let's see what the third one is. Oh, she's moving. She's moving. We have the Ace of Wands, where she can go and do. The Ace of Wands deals with passions, innovations, getting started. But she's stuck. Now here's the Hangman or the Hanged One. And she wants to go now. She wants to leave the country now. But what do you mean? She doesn't have the money that she wants, or doesn't have the money that she needs to leave. And this is a blip. Somewhere in another ocean. This is Six of Swords. And I think it's when I think of the Six of Swords, I think of the water. Ah. Okay, Four of Wands, Four of Swords. Our Four of Wands I use for the White House. And Four of Swords, meaning it's going to be closed. It's going to be retired. Oh, dang, well, it hit the floor. And it's going to be retired when these folks find out what they have done to these women. And it's coming out right now. It's coming out. I have the Eight of Cups, the Seven of Wands, and the Six of Wands. No victories here, just withdrawal. So Bondi's on her way. Ooh, let me put this over here. Bondi's on her way out. And she's killing time. Let me ask. Now, I knew I put it back in here to make sure I had it. There it is. This thing gets around. Okay. Will Bondi make it out of the country before? Hold on. Will Bondi make it out of the country before Fearless Leader is removed from the presidency, from the White House? Will she make it? Oh, look at the energy around this. Will she make it out of the country before fearless leader? Yes, leaves the White House. Okay, folks, we just have to watch. Is she leaving this year? Is she going to be leaving in 2026? No. Damn, you mean we have to stay in another year, this man? So will she be leaving in 2027? Will she be leaving in 2027? No energy. The pendulum is struggling with energy. It's struggling. All right. Will she be leaving in 2028? Will she be leaving in 2028? No energy there. Don't know. You just don't know. But she's going to be out before he does. That's interesting. She's going to be out of there before he does. Okay. Questions. This is the Q&A. Oh, what questions do you have for me? She barking like a hound dog. Linda Russell says she barking like a hound dog. She won't be able to get out of that cage. Mm-hmm. Oops. Well, let's leave it in there. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Okay, hold on. I can't see. Wait a minute. I got to pull this closer to me. Mm-hmm. I'm actually thinking of buying a desk. Okay, now. Camoyo. Okay, what's Camoyo saying? Too late for Terry said, too late to CYA now. She's going to lose her card. At 60, she doesn't need a law license. Ooh. Come on, thing. What is going on here? Hold on a second. Okay. Yeah, I'm finally he's being, oh, girl, Sheila K. It's there's so much stuff coming out with, it's his association. Will they ever connect him to those children? Children, they say yes. How is the house lion doing? He's upstairs. Don't call him down here. Come on, yo. There is nowhere for her to run. The justice can't get her. They're not gonna let. I don't know. Ooh, damn. I thought I did a better job than this. I thought that I don't know. I thought that. Never mind. Never mind what I thought. Yeah, how about that? How about that, Alex? And El Salvador. Don't forget, yeah. Something said Brazil too. Okay. Well, the foreign government, like, oh, that's what's happening now. Alex asks, will a foreign government like Poland expose the ties between Trump and his cabinet, Epstein, Russia, and Israel? They're doing that now. Romania, all the stands, especially Romania, Russia. That's what's happening now. They are being exposed for what and who they are, what's going on. But see, they're big trafficking places. That's where, folks, you have to understand, we're so used to being in the United States where we're told to go to school and get a degree and come out and take care of yourself, when they can't do that in other countries. It's not that easy sometimes, especially in super poor countries. Nobody talks about how poor those countries are in Eastern Europe, and I wonder why. But when the least of your people or out there prostituting for a meal, that tells me you don't have jack. You see the beautiful castles and the great looking administrative buildings from 200 years ago, and they look so well maintained, and you just see money. But when you go down this road, go back out further out of the square, away from the square to where the people really live, and you find out about these schools, these what do you call finishing schools for girls, young girls, where you go to learn how to uh, what be a waitress, serve tables, what have you, model, and they tell what the thing is. You want to meet a rich man? This is how you do it. And some succeed, and others end up in a ditch somewhere, and most of them end up in a ditch. That tells you that country is not together, and it's been happening like that for centuries. For centuries. Okay, but yeah, they're talking big time now. Watch watch the foreign news. They have some news outlets that are foreign. They're from other countries, but they have English sites. That's where you see that. That's where you see that. Thank you, Kamayo. Terry says she gave valuable jobs as subcontractors, and she's trying really hard to stay there in a job so she can get the kickbacks. That must be what is coming in, because I don't know. If I were in her position, I'd be too scared to wait, but that's me. No, the government doesn't do that, boy. And will make you wait forever, for months and months. Oh yeah. You want Gabbard back on the dock? That's Alex. Hi, Nora. How are you? Good afternoon. Get in there, military. Arrest them. Yeah, boy. Because it's definitely espionage. That's another thing. It's espionage. That's why the other countries are taking their time. She's got hoodoo, voodoo, little boo boo, and you too. On her behind with the rest of the befallen crew. What they're done, what they is unspeakable. Yeah, it's really that's some satanic shit. And I'm not saying it because that's demonic. No, and that's exactly what it is. When you terrorize the babies, when you kill and torture the babies, see that's anything folks. Let me tell you this: anything anti-female, anything anti-female, you're dealing with something that's the devil. I had no idea it was not the Christian devil at all, but it's another kind. What is that thing called? What is the name of that demon? It's one of those super demons. It's a super demon, and I don't know what it's. I mean, it's probably got one of these names this long. But any attack on the female, whatever it is, a female and children, that is the influence of that demon. But I can't remember the name. Probably after I push the button, go off, it'll come. No, not Yaldabaoth. That's the demiurge. No, it's another one, straight off the bat. Um, oh shucks, I didn't forget it. I can't. I can't remember who that is or what that is. But no, that is some serious. Yeah, somebody's doing some serious work too. Yeah, somebody is. As I said, that's some deep, dark sorcery. I don't think the demons would mess with that. So that's too much for demons, okay? But oh, they know she's a yeah, Alex. They know she's a crook. They got to catch her red-handed, I guess. I don't know what they're waiting for. They're waiting for him to fall, and when he falls, that's when they're going to go after everybody else. That's basically how they're going to do that. That's basically it. Okay, so we know she's getting ready. She's she about to quit her job. I'm like, oh my goodness. Oh, let's ask. No, this is Q&A for you. You ask the questions. What questions do you have? What other questions do you have for me while I'm here? Oh boy, I've been here 50 minutes. It feels like five. Yeah, I can't stay, y'all. I was going to do 35 minutes and no more. Y'all got me here again. It's all these interesting questions we have. One more question and then I got to go. Yeah. Oh, shucks. Hold on a second. They came back. I got to get up. They came back. I had mm, the I had some front work to do on the porch and the steps, and they came back to do the second part today. And I don't know how Lauren is going to get upstairs, but this is the time she's usually coming to the door. Let me be right back. Oh, shit. Okay. Ah, I never cleaned out the backyard. So she's gonna have to figure it out. Oh boy. Hmm. They've got all this stuff. They redid the whole thing. And she, of course, I tried to contact her. She doesn't answer her phone. She's not. What can I do? Okay. I'll just leave it open and holler. Go around back. Okay. Let's see. So where are we? Where are we? Okay. Oh. Well, usually. Feathers and little bow. Terry Stephanie, you said I saw someone dig up strings out of their yard to plant something. Feathers, little bones. So, but wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did they plant the feathers and the little bones, or did they find the feathers and the little bones? Because I've had somebody do that. Ah! Well, hello. I didn't know you were down here. Your tail crossed my toes. Yeah, you did, you did, you did. Okay, here's that little lion. That little lion you were looking for. There he is. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no, no. You're not getting up on me. Nope. Where's this thing? You're not getting up on me. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. Um, did they dig? Let me read it again. I saw someone dig up strings out of their yard to plant something. Strings. I don't know if it's a curse. Not everything is a curse. And if it's your property, you can do whatever you need to do on your property other than bury a dead body. Feathers and little bones. No, I don't know. I can't give you a yes or no to that because I know some people who, to protect their property, they had to do some things and put some things in the soil. So, and I know of some spells where you leave some things around on the property. And that's basically, that can be anything from protection to money to who knows what. I don't know. Sorry, Terry, I don't know. Anything else? Let me keep going. Yep, 2.5 out the window. Yeah, well, she's gonna get out of here. She's just enough. She knows just enough to get out of here. Bells. Oh, bells on doors and red brick by the front door. Okay, that protection or money or both. Mm-hmm. Camellia was talking. Yep, the house lion. Yes, I don't have a panther, but I do have a lion. Yeah. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, money's gone. It's just money gone. That's all it is. I mean, it's not like I had any of it, but damn, that's something I heard. Yeah, throwing all that money away. Did you see ICE get the whoopings of their lives over there in Milan? They got their butts whipped on sight. Hmm. Haint blue. Oh, y'all, them haints. Y'all gonna keep them haints out there, huh? Keep them haints away from the house. All right. Now, in feng shui, you paint your door red. We have somebody with a red door up the street. Interesting. Interesting. All right, folks, I'm wrapping it up right about now and look forward to some little videos from me. I think I'm going to do some little sound healing videos within the next couple of weeks. And well, we'll see. God knows what's going to happen by tomorrow. Who knows? But if it's hot and juicy, I will be right back here to let you know what's going on. But I had to tell you that Hogarth, Global Astrology, had that dream about Epstein, allegedly distributing, sending out those emails, trying to undo his karma. You're welcome. You're very welcome. Come on, yo. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, here we go. Another lunar eclipse. Is it going to be a full moon? If it is, hello, hello. Oh, really? So you born into success. Terry, you born into full moon. That's complete success there, a completion. So whatever you manifest, it should be easy for you. Okay, folks. On that note, I am going to go. I will see you soon. Much love and goddess blessings.